Here we are together again, ladies and gentlemen, on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging, while coming at you with thoughts of the day and a visitor here on the porch. So my guest co-host today is Bernard. Not even sure if he's in the frame, but he is absolutely wonderful. Okay, I don't want to play. He's wonderful, and he's a, what do we call him? A gentle giant. A Gentile giant. He's not Jewish. I took a shower today and changed my shirt. I know you're tired of seeing me in the other. This shirt here I've had for, it was my husband's when I was married, if that tells you anything. I got divorced 1,000 years ago, and I think this is probably, let me guess, it's going to drive me crazy if I don't figure it out. I'm going to say 25 years that I've had it. Okay, the reason why I'm coming at you is twofold, ladies and gentlemen. Twofold. Oh, painted my nails. Things have gone crazy in the world, I've noticed. You know, I wouldn't notice, no, how can I put this? Around here on the Hauserman compound, things are fairly normal. But when you get out in society, it's a little bit stranger. Like, as you know, I have an issue, I guess you'd say, with the mask, which I call the costume. For my new viewers, I know I have so many of them. I'm always saying that, and I don't really have any new viewers, I don't think. But it's just sheer insanity. Now, before you go freaking out and leaving comments galore, I want you to know that there are studies out the yin, as they say, showing the dangers of wearing the costume. It's not a safe thing for the costume wearer. Not to mention, I said it before, but I'll just casually mention it again. We are almost at the end of June. What's going on? Why is this still being pushed? What's the deal? Are people asking questions? Are regular people in society that never question a damn thing if it comes from the TV or from a governmental person, even though they don't ever trust the government? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can ask anybody on the street, do you think politicians lie? And they will say yes. Do you believe the government does shady stuff and keeps us in the dark, or, you know, things like that? They will say yes. But suddenly when it comes to this, we are just absolutely believing every single word of it without question. Some people are. Anyhow, let me just gather my thoughts so I can get back to it. I kind of forget where I was, but I think I started out with saying something about the average person. Isn't the average person even starting to wonder what the heck's going on? Because it seems like everything's flipped on its head, which I mentioned not so graciously about a week and a half ago. How we lived in an effed up, inverted reality where everything, you know, left means right and right means left. And boy, invasion of the flies. Or, you know, according to their own numbers, their own science, these things are supposed to keel over dead in the warmer weather. And what's the deal with people thinking it's just floating around wildly or casually and just looking for someone to leap into? I don't get it. I'm so flabbergasted over it, I can barely formulate a sentence. And that, for me, you know, come on. I can't find words to explain stuff. And I better find them, because we're back to the print version. And I'm doing a column, but I'm going to bring over to the print handheld paper what I allowed to be in my column online, because less people read it online. And I wanted those nameless, faceless business owners of the week to have a voice. For those who are new, and I know there's none, I allowed businesses in the town or the area to voice their views in terms of calling them non-essential and yet allowing the big box stores to operate. And very weird, kind of inverted, don't you think? It'd be safer if this were really something floating around wildly searching for someplace to live. It would certainly be a little bit safer in your smaller stores that aren't as populated, let's say. Anyhow, I really don't remember where I was going. I get so wound up about it that I can't stay on track or think of a sentence. Oh yeah, I better get good at finding words because of the column situation. Katie Louise is messaging me. I think we're going to get some more rain. Does anybody find... Okay, for those of you who thought everything was on the level here and we were being told everything in a legitimate way, let's say, are you now wondering WTF or not? Just let me know how you feel below. And that sounds a little bit crude. Okay, pausing. I might try to flip around and get that angry bird in the tree. I don't know if he'll... I have no clue. Well, he's huge and he's mad. Healing tree activity, ladies and gentlemen, the healing tree. Here I am. We need a healing tree because every time I turn around, Bernard's bringing me a dead animal, but at least he has the sense to kill it first. Todd used to bring me live things. Hence the healing tree. We would put them in there. They would heal and live about 99% of the time or more. You know what else is 99 point something or more? The recovery for the thing. Yeah, it is. It's not, you know, as deadly as they say, by their own numbers. That's what I don't... You can actually... Nothing is hidden. It's not a conspiracy. This isn't a wackadoodle bug attempt to bring you into the tinfoil hat land or anything. Look at their own stuff. Online. Different contradictory statements about the costumes, the numbers, how they're kind of fudging those numbers, to put it delicately. People get very upset with me when I go on about stuff like this, but they're just going to have to be upset with me. I don't know what else to say or do. Okay, I better get back to work, ladies and gentlemen, before I really explode here on the porch, here on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while trying to come at you with thoughts of the day, but it's getting harder. Join me, join others, drop your political identities and all your identities. You know, if you're an atheist, stop talking about it. You don't have to identify as an atheist or a cancer survivor or a... You name anything. We identify too much with different BS. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. Remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out Bernard and what he had to say. Or you could also look into General Smedley Butler. Wow, I didn't mean to scare you. Also, I've decided to celebrate Katie this weekend. Her birthday is on July 1. For new people... I play games on Sunday. That's hence Lounging with Lisa, or Lisa Hausman Lounging with Lisa. That's the lounge in there. I'm pointing. Well, this is the lounge too. But we do trivia type games every week and kind of forget about everything going on around us. No politics, no thing, or any of that jazz. Just a lighthearted hour to an hour and 15 minutes to sometimes an hour and a half. I used to keep it to an hour, but I don't anymore. Of just, you know, celebrating an individual or a subject. And, you know, I work in some off the beaten path jazz quite a bit. Always an agenda here in Lounging with Lisa. Look, I've gone 8 minutes and there's nobody going to watch the whole thing. Let me see if I can try to, we'll do a little contest. Who is sitting in the green chair here? Let me know, and then I'll know if you watch the whole thing. I don't know, is that a good one? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? How many times can I say no? Okay, I love you, bye.